Good afternoon, good morning. This is Mark Johnson from Loyalty360. I want to welcome you to another edition of Loyalty Live. In this series, we speak with leading agencies, technology partners, and consultants in customer channel and brand loyalty about the technology trends and best practices that impact a brand's ability to drive unique experiences, enhance engagement, and most importantly, impact customer loyalty. Today, we have the pleasure of speaking with Manoj Agarwal, who is the co-founder of Xoxoday. How are you, Manoj?
I'm good, Mark, and thanks for this opportunity. Glad to be part of this program.
Absolutely. Looking forward to the discussion. First off, we'd like to start these on a more personal level. So we'd love to know a little bit more about you, your background, and when your role at Xoxoday.
Yeah, so I come from a small town from India. Um, I I worked with companies like Yahoo and Flipkart, and both have been very entrepreneurial the way they have been working, and that was one of the reasons why I also started my own venture way back in 2012. Uh, Now, during my job, I used to be a programmer. I used to be a software engineer and then a little bit of a product manager. But when I started Xoxoday as a founder, I do almost like everything. But if you have to talk about my major area of work, I take care of the entire product suite, the entire marketing, and everything to do with back-end operations. So that is where I operate.
Okay. We also like to have a fun fact, something you enjoy doing outside of work. Do you have a passion? Do you like cricket? Do you like hiking, biking, something that you do when you're not working?
So in terms of my passion, I play a lot of sports. I play tennis, badminton, and I'm also a big practitioner of yoga. I've been doing yoga for almost like 15 years.
Okay.
So yeah, that these are areas which I like beyond work.
Okay, great. It's good to keep healthy and good to keep active. So it's great to hear that. Is tennis your best sport?
Yeah, I love watching tennis, but in terms of play, I think I am better at cricket.
Okay. I'll have to pick that. I never tried cricket. I've seen it, but I'll have to pick that up someday. Try that someday.
Yeah, India is a country all about cricket, so yeah.
Okay. Excellent. And for those who may not be familiar with Xoxoday, can you give us a brief overview of your company, what you do, how you do it, and the industries that you work within?
Yeah, so see, Xoxoday is a suite of SaaS products which are around anything to do with customer loyalty, rewards, incentives, and payouts. So these are the areas where we play. Um, Last year, we sold our majority stake in a Singapore-based company by the name Gift. So today, we are combined and sell our solutions together. There are almost like 3,000 clients which we work with across various parts of the world. So majority of our clients come from US and then Middle East, parts of UAE, and then India. And we also have clients from, say, Indonesia, Singapore, and UK. In terms of our solutions, we help our clients with customer loyalty solutions, employee engagement product, if they have to manage their sales or channel commissions, or if they want to use our global rewards marketplace. So these are some of the industries we operate in.
Okay. When you look at customer loyalty, we are very focused on understanding how brands, suppliers, agencies define customer loyalty. So when you define customer loyalty, how does it define for Xoxoday and your clients? And what does it mean to your organization?
Yeah, so see, loyalty, whether it is customer loyalty or any employer or employee loyalty, and so on. I think the fundamental around loyalty is the love for the brand. So if a brand is able to create the love with their customers, that is how they start building the loyalty of that customer. And the love for the brand is the sum total of the experience you have with the brand, right from the buying journey to the journey when you are using that product. And that is why a lot of times you also say that customer loyalty is directly proportional to the customer experience. So if brands can focus upon building a great customer experience, they will effectively build good customer loyalty also. And how we add value as a technology provider in customer loyalty is by giving brands some tools to look at data points, do these things at scale, because you can't do customer loyalty at scale on Excel sheets, and then do it efficiently. So that is where we start adding value when it comes to customer loyalty.
Okay. So you touched a little bit being able to enable brands with different data points, allowing them to do a deeper insight and analysis. When you look at your clients, what is working when it comes to building successful customer loyalty programs and strategies? Can you give us an example or two of things that seem to be working well?
Yeah, sure. So one of the best things which has been working for our clients is how do we help them personalize the experience for different brands of different clients, because uh, in the world today, increasingly the demand from both clients as well as the end customers is around how do you give them personalized experience. And that is where we have tried to build a lot of capabilities into our product, that how can we give them very personalized nudges and notifications, how can we help them create loyalty campaigns which are highly targeted. For example, if a brand has a cohort of users, but one cohort is around women users, then how can you target your campaigns very focused and sharp for a women kind of audience? And similarly, when it comes to the uses of loyalty points, we help the brands to personalize the catalog. That how can the catalog be highly targeted to the user as per their preferences. So personalization is, I think, one of the key elements which has been working for us.
Excellent. Earlier this year, we did a state of customer loyalty research paper, and one of the things that came out was that brands are focused on redoing their customer loyalty program, adding functionality, enhancing the program. What are you seeing in regard to your clients, both the ones you're selling to and also your current clients? Is there an interest in doing relaunches or updates? What are your clients looking for?
Yeah, so see, if you talk about the legacy softwares in loyalty, I mean, they were very clunky. The user interface and the user experience is very complex, and the user journey is very, very complex. That today we are looking at omni-channel loyalty experience. That how can the customer experience a very seamless experience across multiple channels, whether it is mobile, web, the physical store, or anything else. So that is one big reason why customers are changing vendors or relaunching their loyalty programs. The second reason, which I already touched upon, is personalization. That increasingly the customers are asking for personalized experience across the loyalty value chain. And they are hence, I mean, the brands are hence looking for solutions which can give them highly personalized touch points. And third, very interesting thing which we are coming across is gamification. That how can you add a lot of gamification to engage your customers, because the customer cohort is across your age group. So there are people as young as 19-year-old and people like say 50-year-old. So how do you engage this diverse set of customers through some highly engaging games and user interfaces? That again has been a very high demand from the customers.
Okay, excellent. Good to hear. Gamification is definitely a big area of interest. We just had a webinar yesterday on gamification. It seems to be something brands are really struggling with, especially with regard to making sure that it's right and relevant for their audience.
Yeah.
When you look at customer loyalty programs, there's a belief that many programs are very similar, this quote unquote sea of sameness within programs. Is that something you see in the industry in general, and how can brands address that?
Yeah, so that's definitely a problem, and we come across these kind of problems from our clients. It's also because of the rapid commoditization of technology and products. It's so very easy to build features nowadays. But some of our recommendations to the brands has been number one, make it hyper personalized experience for your customers across the value chain of the loyalty program. Because once you make it personalized, then you don't find it same, because the loyalty program for a customer A will be different from customer B. So you automatically bring uniqueness into your program. The second thing which we have seen is how do you uh, bring your catalog very fresh and wide, that instead of giving them the same limited options, let them choose the options which they want, and be it as wide as possible. And the third thing is how can you make your programs very self-serve and agile, so that the loyalty program manager doesn't have to wait for 6 months or 1 year to make changes. He should be able to go to the dashboards, look at some data points, and make some changes as per what the data says and what the customers are saying, so that you are very agile in your changes.
Okay. Is there a current trend or new technology or even an idea that you believe is most important for brands to be considering today, to be focusing on today?
Yeah, and then it's the same trend which is going across the entire technology industry, and I don't have to repeat that, which is LLM and AI. Again, in the loyalty industry, I see very high uses of uh, AI models and learning models. Um, I won't say that the industry is still ready to provide these kind of models to the clients, but for example, we are doing a lot of inroads, and we are building a lot of features around AI capabilities into our product, where how can we reduce the mundane task of the administrators and do it through AI. For example, recommendations, or upsell to the customers, or cross sell to the customers, or micro event notifications, or your rule engine optimization, because rule engine is the backbone of any loyalty program. So how can you optimize your rule engine with the help of AI? So I would say that AI and anything to do with machine learning would be very big in the loyalty industry for the next few years.
Okay. When you work with brands and you understand kind of where they are in their journey, what they're looking to do, is there one piece of advice that you would share with brands who are looking to improve their customer loyalty or customer experience strategies?
Yeah, so one of my recommendations would be that give a truly authentic, customer-centric loyalty experience. I mean, a lot of brands tend to cut corners when it comes to providing the loyalty experience, but I would say that uh, go fully into the customer shoes, and then provide a loyalty experience the way you would like to experience it. And if you are able to crack that, then I'm very sure that the loyalty program will start working for that brand.
What can Loyalty360 do to help you potentially and other brands in the industry regarding customer loyalty and experience? What can we do to help the industry?
Yeah. So first of all, I'd like to thank Loyalty360, because you are one of the unique, I would say, community who is helping this entire industry. So you are already doing a fabulous job. But some of the things which you might consider is how can you also bring some of the failures of loyalty industry in front of all of us? Because we always keep talking about the success, but if you can also bring forward what are the programs which failed and why they failed, then that can be a great learning for the entire industry. So that is one thing which can be very helpful. And the second thing is, a lot of times we come across clients where they want some subject matter expertise to build their own loyalty programs because they don't have that kind of an expertise in house. So if you can help uh, build some sort of a community where somebody who is looking for that expertise can pick up somebody from that community on a commercial basis, that can really help these brands to launch their loyalty programs.
Okay,
And
excellent.
and then one more area which we have sometimes got it from our clients is that, uh, is there any benchmarking data which can be provided to the customers? Because if I am running my loyalty program, I'm aware of only my data. But if there is any data which can come from the industry and then it can be benchmarked, then that can give us some learnings that, okay, where am I standing against my competitor or my industry? So yeah.
Absolutely. So a couple of things. We do have a job board. It's mostly US based, but someone on the team can get back to you for that. So we have brands, our member brands post openings they have. So if you have a client who wants to post, we post that. And then I think we have a resume board as well. So we need to add some functionality to that, but we do have, and we do a lot of that. And then when it comes to benchmarking data, we just launched a loyalty metric study. We spent the whole summer. We rolled out a new advisory board and a new set of committees. We had about 40 brands, kind of narrow down the top 22, 25 different metrics. So we're going to be working on that next. So again, we have 100 and some members growing, and the metric benchmarking study is very important. So that'll be a big piece for us in 24. We hope to get most of the first report done. Research done this next month. Perfect. And then the last thing we have is our quick fire question. So what's your favorite word?
Yeah, so that's a tricky one, but one word which I use a lot every morning during my yoga practices is Om. It's a Sanskrit word pronounced as Om. So that's my favorite word.
And what does it mean?
It means how you connect yourself with the superpower, with the Almighty. So it gives you peace. It gives you that inner strength and power, and it's a good word to start your mornings.
Okay, excellent. And what is your least favorite word?
Okay, so one word which people like you and me keep coming across our work is ASAP, as soon as possible. So I need this ASAP. Can you do this for me ASAP? So, and then nothing can be done ASAP, right? I mean, everything takes time. So I really hate this one.
Okay, interesting. Well, what excites you?
I typically love to spend time with my family and friends. So I think that is my point of happiness. If I get good time with my family and friends, I think I'm very happy.
Okay. What do you find tiresome? What doesn't excite you?
So when things are not of good quality, I don't enjoy that. I enjoy quality. So if I'm going to a restaurant, I will typically expect that the restaurant will give me good quality food. So um, if something is not of quality, it kind of puts me off.
Okay. What is your favorite type of loyalty reward incentive?
Any day experiences and travel, so something because that's memorable, that stays with you. Everything else is very transactional.
Okay. What profession other than the one you're in right now would you like to try?
So I always I mean keep thinking about how can technology do social good. So once I retire from this current business, I will definitely do something which is for the social good. So how can you use technology for the larger social good? So that is something which I would like to pursue.
Excellent. And what profession would you not like to try?
Um, so you would see a lot of products nowadays which are doing very well as a business. I mean, they are making billions of dollars, but end of the day, they are not good for the human. I mean, they are very addictive products. So I mean, anything which brings addiction, whether it is kids, adults, whether it is a software product or a mobile app or a e-table or anything, I think I would strongly don't do those kind of things.
Okay. Who inspired you to be the person you are today?
My parents, my school teachers, I think I owe to them.
Okay. And what do you typically think about at the end of the day?
So as entrepreneurs and founders, we sometimes get into situations which are not very good for the other person. So sometimes I feel bad if I hurt somebody with my words or my email or anything else. So I think when I sleep in the night, I sometimes it comes to my mind that did I hurt somebody today, and if yes, then why did I hurt that person? So that is something which comes to my mind.
Okay. And how do you want to be remembered by your friends and family?
Something who is dependable. I mean, they can depend on me.
That's awesome. Well, thank you very much, Manoj, for taking the time to talk to us today. It was great getting to know you a little bit more and also more about Xoxoday and some of the things that you are doing within the customer loyalty, customer experience industry, and look forward to hearing more from you and your team in the upcoming year. Also, thank you very much for everyone taking the time to listen today. Make sure to join us back for another edition of Loyalty Live soon. And until then, have a wonderful day.